Do we think he has enough arrows for this trip?
Barely.
Look at this. What is that one doing red already?
Hey, bloody.
Did you shoot one? On the
No.
drive here? Like what?
No, don't. We won't talk about that.
Alright. We'll just put it up on the screen. We already got one down. Sorta.
Kinda.
Not really on this trip, but kinda.
But kinda.
This was on his trip.
Part of it.
So. But yeah. We're in Indiana. Just made it here. Parked the truck. Drove right to this spot to a trailhead. Monday morning tomorrow. Gonna have a little bit of a cold front coming through and the coldest day that we're gonna be out here hunting. Got the bow. We're heading in. Got the pack and the stand. Got the stand. Gonna try to find a good spot tonight. We're just gonna bump around for probably 3 hours or so and scout and really just try to cover ground tonight. This is new, completely new to us, new state, new area. We're just gonna try to find some deer and then get on them in the morning. Here we go. I got the stand set for the morning. It's not very high, but it should do the job. Right on the top of a little finger, there's a little scrape out there. Scrapes down in the bottom, and then there's a bunch of connecting trails right to here. I pushed one deer out of here, so they're definitely here. I just don't know what the morning will bring. Heading back to camp now, meet up with the other guys, then get some dinner made and get camp all set up. Getting out of here. Indiana deer camp. Little cabin, little table, got electric, got some heat, got a couple bunk beds, and we got one heck of a view. Anything to say?
Nope. Nothing
You
to
gonna
say.
hunt deer tomorrow?
Maybe a couple, if we can find them.
Alright.
We gotta find them first.
We gotta find deer to hunt.
I love hunting, but I hate waiting.
There we go. That's why we call it hunting, not shooting.
Yep.
Alright, it's day 2 in Indiana. We sat this morning. He saw a doe. I saw a doe. Nothing really going on there this morning. We went out for lunch at about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and we were gonna bounce to a different spot. We got out and there was a forester there, and they were out riding 4-wheelers, and then they came back when we were sitting there. They told us about this area, and he was out here last week, I think, and he said this road had a bunch of scrapes and rubs on it, and so we came out to see if he was lying, and we can now confirm he was indeed not lying. So we're gonna get in this area here and check it out and hopefully find some better sign than the last spot. Good, Brian, stand in there. Show him how big it is. There we go.
This thing is big.
Big old scrape. Licking branch above it. Want some good sign? Alright, I just bumped down off that walking trail down in here to a dried up creek. I think this is where I'm gonna be. We got a really good scrape right here. A bunch of rubs and another little scrape right there. But this one is about as fresh as it gets. So we're gonna try to pick a tree here pretty quick and get out of here. Moved over to a different spot. It is hot and it is windy. This is more of a swamp area. I think it has a river coming through it. Brian and I are gonna head down in here, scout for a while. It's 12 right now, and we're gonna try to find a spot to set up tonight, hunt it tomorrow morning, then we'll regroup after that. It's a swampy area. I know deer like swamps. Yeah, we're gonna head in there. I'm putting my camera down for a while until I get on some signs, so I'm just gonna be walking and looking.
Dude, I just smoked a good buck. Oh my goodness. I walked along this edge. This creek, I came through here. I look up and see a deer walking through that. He came out, I ranged him 44 yards right in that opening. And stopped, settled the pin. And my pin's set for 40. Cut it loose. 99% sure I just double lung pile drive him. Got more blood. Got blood up there. Nice spot on the face. Blood sprayed up there. And right freaking there he is. Oh my goodness, he's a good buck. He's a good buck. Dude, I can't believe it. I was in the woods for less than half an hour trying to find a spot for tonight. That's why you walk quiet. Don't stomp people. He's kind of sneaking along. He's definitely cruising for does. 80 degrees out. He's a good buck. Let's go look at him. He's a good buck. Oh. Bro. Oh man. There he is. I literally cannot believe that right now. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, Jesus.
Brian and I, for some reason, just met up back at the truck. I walked a mile through here. We probably got here, what, 45 minutes ago?
An hour.
An hour ago?
12 o'clock is what time we got here.
I walked a mile, and there's a river right here. Got to the river, and it's a decent sized river. And I'm like, I'm not crossing this thing. And so I walked the whole way out around to like some CRP fields, and I didn't see a trail, a rub, I didn't see deer crap, anything. And so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna head back to the truck. And so I get back to the truck. Really good, how are you? Hi. Hi. So
these people have no idea. These people have no idea.
So I came back to the truck, and before we went in, we were like, all right, we'll just sit here until tonight, till dark, and then hunt tomorrow morning. Because we didn't have service going in, so we made a game plan before. So I get back to the truck, I'm trying to call the guy, I'm like, he doesn't have service, I hardly have service. So I walk up the road, about 50 yards up there, start calling him, he doesn't have service, so it's not going through. And I hear somebody start yelling, and the hair on the back of my neck stands straight up. I had no idea you were back here. I was like, what the heck is that? And it was coming down from this area. And here he is, but he shot one.
A freaking 9-point. They're just like, no, you didn't. I was like, let me show you my arrow. It's bloody. He's laying back there.
It is hot, and we got to get him out of there. We're gonna go get him. This is kind of crazy. I was like, what the heck just happened? What just happened?
I don't know.
What just happened?
I really don't know what to say. This never happens. Never. Not. No, it doesn't happen.
All right, well, we're gonna go in there right away and go get this boy.
I walked over through there, this edge, walked into the woods a little bit, and then came back out. I wanted to check this. I'm gonna check this edge for signs, for scrapes, rubs. There hadn't been anything so far. So walked over to the creek, sit here a little bit, looked around, see if there's any deer crossings on the creek, any places they can get across. So walking up here, got to right here, stop, looked around, and I look over through the woods, and there's a deer over there. I was like, ah, it's a doe. I'm just gonna stand here, see how close it gets. All of a sudden, whoa, it's a buck. And got down, took my quiver off, got ready. It's coming through the brush right there. I ranged it 44 yards. I'm pin set for 45 or for 40, and stopped there, or came through the opening. I ran at it. It stopped and held a little high on his lungs. Shot. A loud pop, and he head down, tail down, just ran over through the woods and disappeared over there. So I waited a little bit, went up there, found my arrow. There's hair right there, blood right there. Followed him, and he's piled up just over through the woods a little bit, 50, maybe 75 yards. Let's go get him.
Dude, that's a good buck. Jeez. Nice.